Hey Emily,
Hi.
this is Kiersten. We're getting married this Friday,
Nope.
and we are really excited.
I don't know what to say.
We're getting married in the Phoenix Temple, as you already know. We're super excited.
Tell her how you met Shane.
So I saw Kiersten at a YSA activity, and I asked her if she was from Tennessee, and she said no. And I said, well, you're the only 10 I see. And we hit it off perfect.
And then you didn't text me for like 2 months.
Did he really say that to you? Are you kidding me?
You really did.
That's Eric's line. Uncle Eric.
Oh, so that's where you
That
got
is
it.
hilarious. I didn't know that.
And so,
Oh my
and
goodness.
so she started texting me again. And we started texting. And,
We'll tell you had already moved to Safford.
oh yeah, I was living in Safford at the time. And I went to a YSA activity with my friend, and I met her there and got her number.
And then didn't talk to me and moved to Safford.
Did
And
you meet
then-
him before you moved to Safford?
No, I was already in Safford.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he said he was coming down to go to Lake Powell
Yeah.
the
and-
next day.
And me and my friend were like, hey, we should go on a double date. And he said, yeah. And I was like, who should I ask? And then I was like, oh, I could ask Kiersten. And so I called her. And as I called her in the middle of the mountains between Globe and Superior. So there's no service. It's like I talked for like a couple seconds. I'm like, And I like hung up. And so I called her in like 20 minutes.
And then it hung up again, and then he called me again, and then it hung up again, and then he said, I'm just going to call you when I get there.
And so then I called her and I asked her on a date. And then so we went on our first date.
To Golfland.
And then we watched a movie.
And then he kissed me.
First date?
Yeah.
She kissed me.
No, I was told him not to.
She kissed me.
You said please don't, and he did
I
it
was
anyway.
like,
Okay.
And then he's like, but it's a really good day.
I usually don't do this, but I got a really good feeling.
No, you didn't say that. You just wanted to kiss me. I thought you were a little player.
I am.
You were right. Yeah.
I played the game right.
And then he called me almost every night since.
And then I moved back to Safford.
You know, you moved
Or
back
back to Phoenix. And I would come down like every weekend or something like that, and I'd see her, and we talk every day. And then I didn't get a grant for school, and so my plans kind of all changed.
For the better.
Yeah, and I moved back to Phoenix, and I started working.
I thought you came back for her. You came back because you didn't get a grant?
Well, no,
I'm
that
just
wasn't
teasing.
it.
That was
I'm
just a
just
little
teasing.
kick in the butt to get back here.
I was gonna move back eventually, but since I wasn't going to school, it was like,
He was planning on moving back in December, like after the first semester. That was our original plan.
yeah. But my plans changed, and so I moved back, started working for a little bit, and then I took her to like 3 weddings.
It was a lot of weddings.
Megan's wedding?
I went to 3 weddings in 2 weeks with her.
So but that was before you moved home, because you came back for a wedding, and then after that wedding you decided you want to move home. So you moved home before the next wedding. So you were still in Safford at Megan's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so moved back. Things got serious. And then I bought a ring, and I took her to a mountain overlooking the Phoenix Temple, and I proposed to her.
Tell her the story.
Okay, so Kiersten is a really good soccer player until she broke her hip. No, she's still good. And I said, I've never played soccer with you, so let's go play soccer. And Coy told me about this field that was really nice, and it had nets and stuff on the goals. And so we drove out to like 69th Avenue, and I was driving by, and I was like, oh no, I can't find it. And I was like, pretty dramatic.
He was very mad. I was like, okay, calm down.
And I was like, Coy, you lied to me. Like, why did you tell me it was over here? And
But it was like code. Like, Koi knew the code.
yeah, and I talked to Coy. I planned it all out before. And so I pull into like this mountain preserve place. And I call Coy, and we
He parks right next to Lacey and Koi's car.
on the other side of a truck. So good thing she didn't really recognize that. And so then I'm like, well, we're here, so let's just like go on a hike. And she was,
We didn't have water, and I am like very paranoid that we were going to faint and die on the mountain.
and so,
September 2nd, right?
Yep.
yeah, and so I was like, let's just go, it'll be fun. And so we went, hiked up like 10 minutes, pause, and
That was your uncle.
Okay.
it's Rick. And so we hiked up this mountain for a little bit, and right when we got to the top, I kind of like blocked her from seeing the temple, because she's like looking around, and I was looking at her, and then right when she,
I was looking around for snakes.
oh, that too, yeah, that's pretty funny. And then she like saw the temple, and then
There was an old lady, though, walking around.
oh yeah, so I was like waiting for the old lady to leave so we could like kind of be alone. So
But she was just linger longing.
And so she finally left, and then she's like, is that the Phoenix Temple? And so then I like kind of stepped back, and I got on one knee, and I asked her to marry
But
me.
in the car, we were like talking about getting married, and I was telling him I wanted to get married in this barn, like have our ring ceremony and reception in this barn, and he's like, well, the ring's not going to come in for a couple of weeks to like a month, so if you want to book the barn, you can, but I don't have your ring yet. And so I was mad. I was like, seriously, you want me to book a barn without a ring? And so, but he was just tricking me.
And so I proposed to her, and she's like, oh, I guess. No, she said yes. And Coy was there with Lacey, and they were hiding. And Coy recorded it on his phone. He like left his phone on a rock, and we didn't even see it.
We were walking away, and I was like, well, I wish somebody was here to take a picture. And he's like, well, wait a second. And calls Koi, and they pop out of these bushes.
Yeah.
Oh, they were listening?
Yeah,
right there?
Koi and Lacey just pop out of
very
these
nice.
bushes.
Yeah, so that's how we got engaged. That was a lot of fun. And then yesterday, I guess, we went.
Well, we got a dog first.
Oh yeah, we got a new dog. It's a beagle mix.
It's really cute.
I'll send you pictures.
And then we got our apartment.
Yeah, so I'm doing that. I work for a power washing company.
For a lady that I grew up with.
It's awesome. But it pays the bills. And then, so she got her endowments taken out
Not last Saturday.
yesterday,
Last
Saturday, 12, 13, 14. And
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I took her through the veil. So it was a lot of fun. It was pretty spiritual.
Something's biting me.
And so that was a lot of fun. Good experience. And then we're just finishing things up for the wedding. Where she is.
He just listens.
So tell her what you're doing with your life.
With my life, I'm a nursing student. I start January 6th at GCU. My goal is to go into pediatric oncology and then work my way up to be a nurse practitioner and own my own practice. And so, yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm in school for the rest of my life, so.
And I'll probably take one class next semester. And then we're running a photo booth.
Yeah, we are.
There's a second job over the weekends.
It pays good. So it's fun because we get to work together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So any parting words for her?
We miss you. I can't wait to meet you.
Love you.
Yeah, we love you.
Hope you have a Merry Christmas.
And we'll see you in a couple of months. We can't wait to talk to you on the phone in a couple of days.
Don't get chunky. Love you. Bye.